Alright. Let's go and get this kicked off. Darkest Dungeon 2. Darkest Dungeon is about making the most of a bad situation. You're not expected to succeed on your first expedition or even your 10th. Heroes will die, failure will abound, and the world will seek to smother your flame. Sounds good. Let's get into it. Shall we? So first things first here. Do we have some options we can play with? We do. We're gonna turn the master... Well, we'll just turn the music down a little bit, maybe. And then, we'll allow audio and background, sure. Voiceovers we're keeping 100%. Graphics seem good. Okay. Let's begin a new journey. I think we have maybe a cinematic, we'll see. Maybe? Yes.
The seat of your denial, perched precariously in the murky gloaming.
Oh, the voiceover is so good. So right now we only have Denial as the chapter we can complete. I think they have 2 done right now in the build, but I believe you have to go through the first one in order to get to the second one.
You have cowered in your crumbling denial long enough.
Sounds good. Let's take our stagecoach and head to the first inn.
I remember our first meeting on the steps of the university. A collegial handshake. That would doom us both.
Mm-hmm.
Your insightful questions during my lectures gave me pause. And I recognized in you something of a kindred spirit. Despite our differences in age and position, we shared a keen fascination for archaeology, folklore, and, of course, occultism. The crossroads. A place between places.
The crossroads of guilt, loathing, failure, regret, disgrace. Can't read this post here. Alright, sounds good. So this is where we assemble our party. We only have 4 people we can use.
More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
Goal, reach the second inn, and then we get something. The entire goal is to reach the second inn. Okay. Good, good. Can we do anything with, like, abilities or anything? I don't think we can yet. Maybe. Skills? Oh, we can. Okay, cool. Huh. Okay. I do like Retribution because it gives us riposte. If target has mark, heal 10%. That seems very good. This will move him forward, give him block, and unmovable, I believe, is what that is. This might be good. This will reduce stress, which is very good in this game. We might be kind of happy with this, actually. I mean, riposte is really good, but maybe we're alright, just as is. We have Duelist Advanced. Do we have Point Blank Shot? We do. This will mark a target. This ignores some death door. Oh man, that's a tough one. We might be okay with those abilities, honestly. What do we have here? Dead of Night, gain on hit, healed 33%. It clears a corpse. Oh, I love Plague Grenade, though. We have a lot of frontline damage, so I think I'm going to take off Incision and give us Plague Grenade for a little bit more backline damage. This is basically our only heal, so we keep that. Usual suspects. It seems good. Let's get it going. So our one and only mission is the valley. Is to reach the second inn.
The leaves fall, never to grow again.
Oh, can we hit that leaf pile? No, we cannot. An altar of hope. I have absolutely no idea. Intrepid Coast, Timeless Wood. Okay, so we can maybe look at these. We can.
Spare a thought for tools of iron.
Oh.
Such implements will serve us well.
So we can spend our candles here, potentially?
These are beaten, broken souls. And yet our fortunes ride with them.
If first and round... Huh. This all seems like stuff we should do, but I don't know what it does.
That warms the mind.
13 candles left to upgrade. Oh, we can. Okay. We're getting things here. We should read this. Each expedition you earn hope, which is represented by candles. The altar is where you spend that hope to unlock new classes, items, buffs, and more. Okay. Very good. Here's where you can invest in boons that will assist your journey now and in future expeditions. Those are general upgrades. I think that's here, maybe. Item unlocking. Each item unlocked at this altar will be discoverable in future expeditions. You also immediately get the item for use in the current expedition. You can unlock new heroes for use in future expeditions. You can also permanently improve the abilities of heroes already unlocked. That seems very good. Here you can unlock the ability to invest memories onto heroes. Each memory will remain with that hero as long as they are successful in their expedition. Fallen heroes will forget their memories. Every time a hero is victorious in a confession, they may have another memory invested in them, up to a max of 5 simultaneous memories. Interesting. Did that just do it? Oh no, did it do it? It did! Oh boy. Okay. Hellion, Runaway Jester, Leper, Occultist, Bounty Hunter. I think the Bounty Hunter was added pretty recently. Unlocks Filthy Stagecoach. Oh, these like skins. Oh, okay, that's cool. 5 left to upgrade. That seems very good. I think the skins are kind of... I don't think we really need those necessarily. So each of these costs 1 candle. Is that what I'm led to believe here? Let's find out. It would seem that way.
A welcome advancement in the science of survival.
I don't know, man. Let's just grab a couple of these, I guess. While in the fetter, plus 15% damage. That seems very good. Okay, so these are things we have unlocked permanently in future runs, I'm assuming. And then, I don't know. Let's just get some more of those and see what happens. I don't know. Let's embark.
The road calls once more to its dark passenger.
A dungeon crawler. Very much a dungeon crawler, yes. Would you like to take dibs on any of the champions, Russell? I'll run them down for you real quick. We have a man-at-arms. He's kind of like the tank of the group. We have a highwayman, kind of like a rogue character. He has both melee and ranged. He sets himself up for critical strikes and stuff like that. We have a grave robber who's kind of similar, but has a little bit more utility in her class. She has some heals. She can basically poison enemies. And then we have a plague doctor who kind of acts like a healer almost, but has a lot of plague abilities as well. We should also look at their quirks here. So he's good in the tangle. He is... Oh, God. That's... Light sensitive is not great for us. Grave robber, you got it. We'll get it going here in a second. Gain on hit. Interesting. The grave robber. Congratulations. You are now the grave robber. We'll see how I'll try to keep you alive. We also have trinkets we can equip here. I guess we have one. So turn start. There's a way to pull up what all those marks are, and I forget how to do it. The token glossary, right. Okay, let's look at what this does. So that is a taunt. Gain on miss if first round. Blue heart thing. Vulnerable. Takes 50% damage from next hit. Oh, the enemy gets that if they miss. That seems like it'd be really good for a tank, right? Seems that way. Stagecoach equipment rare, while in the fetter, plus 15% damage. Seems pretty darn good, honestly. Z, there we go. Stagecoach equipment. We cannot do this. Oh, I think you could only equip your stagecoach when you're at an inn, maybe? Alright, let's just see how this goes. The desperate few. See, it's like a dungeon crawler, but you get these somewhat random events that'll pop up. And they have, you know, bonuses or negative impacts. So this one here will give us more torchlight and potentially an accessory. This will give us utility or combat items, it looks like. This seems good. So we get 100 flame, and the flame basically gives us bonuses, and the lower the flame gets, the harder the enemies become. But I believe the treasure you get from enemies also increases. This is also a really good trinket. Plus 10% max HP, minus 3% crit. We can give that to our man-at-arms, since he should, in theory, be taking most of the damage here. Why are you crashing into stuff? So sometimes you'll find items and the random stuff on the ground. Welcome to the stream, Kai. Would you like to be named? Do you want a named hero here? There's only 3 remaining. We have the man-at-arms, who's kind of like the tank. We have a highwayman, which is kind of like a rogue character. And then a plague doctor, who is kind of a healer, but also has a ton of like poison attack abilities. You let me know. Yeah, and you can see the bonuses up at the top there. I'm just missing them all now. Kai has cursed me, actually. The healer, cause Moira? Yeah. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. You got it. You will be our... I'm using air quotes here. Our healer. The hoarder. Okay, so this is where you can spend relics. Relics are things you will pick up along your journey, and there's basically like stores and stuff like that that you can spend them at to get random stuff. A lot of the trinkets in the game kind of follow this pattern of there's a bonus and a minus to them, right? So this one, for example, gives you more bleed resist, but it lowers your fire resist. This one gives you more crit, but you are healed less. Stuff like that. I wonder if the... Well, we can't afford that anyway, so it doesn't matter. Plus 15% location, scouting. I think having the inventory slots is actually pretty darn good. Playing cards, I believe, are incredibly good. Can I buy this? Thank you. And then what else do we want? This will reduce stress from our enemies, which is very good. The noisemaker is good. So you also get combat items. They're limited use. So you can only use them, you know, kind of once, essentially. For now, I think I want the storage trunk. Seems very good. I don't know. Maybe we leave it there. Seems good. Let's dismiss all of this stuff here. Alright. Seems good. So we're about to hit the first inn, which we'll be able to equip our stagecoach. Yeah, see, we just got a thing from hitting that pile of leaves. You maybe missed it, but it was in the top right corner there.
You
Yeah,
can feel
see?
it. A change in the air.
Oh god. And I think we get one combat. Yeah. So we'll get one round of combat here. Oh, the character design in Darkest Dungeon 2 is so good. I think you can hit Alt. Yeah, it gives you like a character card.
Carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
I love the art style in this game. It's so good. Alright, so our Grave Robber is going to go first. What are their resistances? They're highly resistant to Blight, which is unfortunate for us, but it is what it is, I suppose. Alright, let's just start bashing. And you can see the turn order in the top right as well. Duelist Advance is very good. Let's go. And then Kai unfortunately has not a lot to do here. We can try for a Blight though. We got it. And how much HP? 8. There is a chance that this kills him along with the Blight. That's enough. Yeah, that should be more than enough. Alright. Easy combat. The first one's free after all. You also occasionally get mastery points. These are kind of a static bonus you get. But mastery points essentially allow you to upgrade skills once you get to an inn. So we'll take a look at that when we get there.
There is so much worse in store.
We'll continue on. Yeah, see, we're picking some random stuff up there. Alright, we made it to the first inn.
There are yet places such as this.
The torch and the crown.
Still gathers.
So there's also a mechanic called the loathing, where you can, there are situations where you can avoid combat, but if you don't participate in combat, the loathing will increase and it starts giving you very negative repercussions. So you are, in a way, forced to into combat.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
Alright, so we'll equip our coach there. Trophies are required to enter the mountain. They are found by defeating lair bosses. Okay, very good.
The provinces and cantrevs of our land.
Alright, we'll hold off on that for a second. So now we can spend some mastery to upgrade some of our abilities.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
And you can see the top kind of part of this box is our current ability. And then the lower half is what it'll be when it's upgraded. Bolster is very good. Defender is also very good for a tank. I want to look at... So this will give him 3 riposte. Where's our... Oh, we didn't take point blank shot? Oh, what are we doing with our lives? It's so good. Oh, man. This also marks a target, though. Oh, but we have to spend a mastery point in order to equip it? We do. No we don't. We already have it unlocked. We just need to change it on the character sheet itself. So I want to do point blank shot, because it is very good. And then plague grenade is also very good. A heal would also be very good too, though. Let's do plague grenade for now. That's a good one. We'll get Kai a little bit upgraded. And then there's also a provisioner.
For wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
I suppose we can pick up a bandage. And then we should also be able to use, yeah. So there's also an affinity system in the game where your characters will either grow to like each other or absolutely despise each other, and there are both positive and negative you know, events that'll happen based off what, you know, affinity they have. So let's use playing cards. And maybe what we should do, there is a way. Equip combat item, yeah. Conditions, relationships, there we go. So our man-at-arms is pretty friendly with both Russell and Kai. Oh man, those are the big ones too. I think we go man-at-arms and probably Russell. Oh, that's big. Oh, it does it for everyone, actually. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So that's very good for us. And we may as well equip some of our combat items, too. So for you... Sure. Sounds good. You can be kind of the flame bearer there. And sure, sounds good. Do we want to pick up anything else while we're here? I don't think we do. Yeah, I think we're alright. So this is where you select the route that you want to take. So we can go to the Shroud or the Fetter.
The tainted crop
We'll go to the
continues
Fetter.
spread its tendrils of rot and pestilence.
Yeah, sounds good. Alright, let's go ahead and embark. And now we get to see kind of the, somewhat of a roguelite element here.
The rancid crop grows
So you get to pick
unchecked
the path you want to
and
take
abhorrent.
through this area. Looks like we got a little bit of scouting too, which is very handy. For now though, I'm gonna counter there. We have a candle up there. The candles seem very important for getting everything upgraded. We'd have a lair up here. Alright, sounds good. So we'll take the rightmost path. We'll see what we get. Cache. Okay, so we have a cache coming up. The Academic's Cache. Wow. I mean, yeah, we'll take all that for sure. And then I want to go into combat here. I don't want our loathing to get too high after all. I think you kind of want to, like, the early game is where you want the combat anyways, I'm pretty sure. And you see they're starting to get stressed out down there. Oh god. Hey!
While the heart still beats,
That's a good one.
desire will never die.
You love to see it. The Towering Feast. Oh god. Plague Eaters. They are weak. Hold Alt on choices for more info. So they will be vulnerable. Exit, exit. We lose relics if we retreat. Yeah, we're going, we're gonna go ahead and go into combat then. Oh my god, look at...
Let us take
Livestock.
a closer look at the thing, as repulsive as it is.
Good lord. And then we have the butcher over here. And then finally the lord.
Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
Oh lord. They'll have relatively high blight, very low bleed. Which HP? 1423. Consumable by other plague eaters. Takes plus 50% damage from next hit. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that damage rolling then. And then we could try for a blind. Their debuff resistance isn't super high. Yeah. Very good. And then I think what we want to do is actually just take this guy out. What does this do? Enables a powerful skill. You hate to see it. Now we know. So this gives him guard. I think I want to... It's 4 to 7. This dude's gonna get absolutely smashed. Oh no, he's not. We don't have point blank shot. Never mind. Whoops. Let's go ahead and defend. Oh god. Amorous works both ways apparently. Oh, you didn't allow it to happen. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Okay, let's go ahead and just... We'll hit then. That's fine. 3 damage. We can take that all day. Yeah. So we need to give him point blank shots so he can kind of bounce back and forth. It's a very good combo. Alright, let's just slice him up for now. We could mark for our grave robber too. That's a huge crit. Holy. And then hopefully, yeah, we can get the death blow there. Very good. He's already blind. I kind of don't want to hit him with a plague grenade because he takes a ton more damage with our next attack, and we have better attacks than that. I think we're just gonna delay here. We'll blight the corpse instead. Oh yeah, he just hit. It's fine. Okay. Very good. Alright, let's give a tracking shot here. And we're hoping that Russell can do an absolute ton of damage here. 4 to 7. Yeah, okay. Pick to the face. He's going insane. He's going absolutely insane. I think we just keep the damage up then, eh? Yeah, I think so. So now we have Kai up. We'll try for the plague grenade. We have Death's Door. We don't get the blight. Huge riposte.
All problems have their solutions.
Big, big.
Even the big ones.
Alright, what do we get here? We got some baubles. Some combat items. And, oh, this seems actually fairly decent. We'll take everything. And we need to give our highwaymen, if we can, point blank shot. take... There we go. Yeah, because we even upgraded it, so we absolutely need to use that. And then we're going to stick to the right path, because I want to go for the candle, I think. Kai wants to go fight. Sorry, Kai. You're going to get a little bit stressed out about it. Let's get a little bit more combat in here. And see, Kai, you get your combat anyways. You're fine. Is he giving this debuff because of the trinket? Because that's actually really bad. That could absolutely cost us later on. I think we can kill this guy like right now with Duelist Advance. Yeah. And if this man lives, which I think he will actually. We'll point blank shot him and absolutely destroy him. On second thought. Oh, that's not quite enough, is it? It is not. Ooh. I want to run the turns down a little bit. Ooh, nice stress relief. Because he's dead no matter what, because he's blighted right now. Just do this. Do this for now anyways. The reason is because I want to use Bolster on him. He can only use it on other people. Self. Stress 5+. No? Oh, Russell, stop it, please. Oh. Fine. I'll just finish it. Combat healer! Essentially, yeah.
Pleasant in the extreme. This work is noble.
I will take that. Stress is the other. So you kind of have like HP and stress. HP, you obviously don't want it to be 0, right? But stress is kind of like the slow killer in the game. If your dudes get too stressed out, it starts getting away from you really fast. Enter the den. Yep, we do it. The creature den. Combat. Combat. Blight resist, we lose food. Combat, they become vulnerable. We go here. Why is she preventing actions? So the characters build like, so amorous, exactly, right? So they're basically like in love with each other, but it's like a jealous love. So occasionally, if you try to perform actions on someone other than those two characters, they'll be like, hold on, what are you doing? And they'll straight up cancel the action. Now on the flip side, those two characters will constantly buff each other. So like, they'll reduce stress, they'll combo attack, like you just get free damage essentially. So again, it's like a positive and negative type of thing. Their blight resist isn't super high. Their HP is also not super high either. I say we just swing for the fences here. You're actually just completely dead.
Early results are encouraging.
We could go for a plague grenade here, actually.
Well,
oh, that's huge damage. Holy crap. Got munched. Resisted the bleed. Very good. Alright, so this one is effectively dead. Yep.
a deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Good dodge. And now we get to see the point blank shot absolutely annihilate. Oh, 21 damage. Let's go. This does not do... Yeah, it doesn't do anything for stress. That's fine. Big critical. Round 2. Okay. Blight resist is a little bit higher. Debuff resist is very low, however. I think we do blinding gas here, actually. It marks them both? Holy. Okay, let's defend Russell. So we actually get to do something here. So he has 2 block, which means he's going to take much less damage. We can still get up here with a riposte, which is pretty darn good. The thrown dagger does get a bonus. So let's go for that.
Well done.
Big damage. Get defended.
Slow suffering begins.
Oh, that's a pretty nasty bleed, actually. Holy. This is kind of weird, but I want to just get rid of his block so that our highwaymen can absolutely blast him. Alright, he got weakened. That's pretty much okay, though. Yeah, so you see that? Free heal just happened because of their amorous trait. Alright, you're still guarded. Very good. As a matter of fact, it's pretty weird, I know, but I'm just trying to get that guard off of him. That bleed is getting pretty brutal. It's a very good riposte. As a matter of fact, I think you just die now. Sure do. Alright, now we can get, hopefully, a good point-blank shot. 15 will absolutely do it. They're actually just dead now. Can we get battlefield medicine yet? Not yet, okay. In that case, I think we go for Blight. Very good. Oh, they have Death's Door. Oh, no. Okay, that bleed is... Oh, that bleed is feeling pretty bad. What? Next skill has 100% crit. Don't like that. Okay. That one should be dead. Nice. Good stress relief. And then this is pretty horrifying. I think we need to try to kill this. Nice. Please let us battlefield medicine.
A calculated generosity.
Alright. That's Kai's one heal for the entire game. So he is taunting. Let's get Defender out so at least he'll be guarded, or he'll at least block this next awful attack that's coming in. This guy has no Death's Door. Okay, so we're good. Can we double mark someone? I don't know. We can try this. Nice. Okay, he is dazed, so he essentially loses his next turn. Didn't matter. That's alright. It was a crit, it was bad, but it wasn't a ton of damage at least. Blight resist is pretty high. I think we just, yeah, throw some daggers at him then. I think we just want to mark him for our grave robber. Nice, okay. We can get more battlefield medicine. Oh god. We want to make sure he has block up for this next crit. This ignores block? What? Oh, that's insane. We can try to get a stun out too. We did get it, so next turn will be delayed to the end of the round. Alright, so it doesn't make them miss their turn, it just puts their turn at the bottom, basically. That's okay. Let's see if we can get some of his blocks out. There, we might want to kill the corpses, actually. It's kind of too late for that, but something to consider, I suppose, for the future. We got the blocks done. Oh, God. Our tank is... he is tanking a lot of damage. We can get one more heal out, so we'll do that. Make sure we're good and healthy for the rest of the journey here. Oh, we really wanted one more damage there. And then let's go for... very nice. Okay. Nice. We got a mastery point. That'll be very helpful. Ooh, playing cards is huge. Deliver to the inn to gain heal all diseases. +2 mastery. That's huge.
The loathing abates.
We have too much stuff. Get the heck out of here then. Alright, we're good? We're good. Alright, only one way to go. Let's go that way. Oh, do we need to... Alright, let's get rid of some more stuff. We might pick up something better on the road. You never know. Yeah, we got something there. Don't know what. Alright, so that's kind of like the first leg of our journey done. Alright, to the hoarder. So we have 50 relics. We have some baubles. Plus 15% healing received from skills seems good. What happens if a character runs out of HP? Well, actually, it's not quite as obvious, I guess. So if you reach 0 HP, you go on something called Death's Door. So it's basically like a last stand kind of thing. But any damage that hits you, it basically rolls a die, and your character might just, you know, die. But you do get the Death's Door, so you can try to get a heal out or something like that. But like even like bleeds or blights, any kind of damage could trigger Death's Door and just kill your character outright. So it's best to avoid it. can you hire more characters? I think you can replenish characters once you get to an inn. Like, you can hire on new characters, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Strongbox seems really good. Holy crap. It's a weapon and plus 25% blight chance. This would be really good on like the plague doctor, actually. I don't know. Maybe we hold on to what we have. I think so. Yeah, let's hold on to what we have, I suppose. What trinket do we have? Plus 20% blight resistance, minus bleed resist. I'm pretty sure everything in the fetter bleeds, so this is actually a terrible trinket to equip right now. I think we're good, man. Did you hear him mumbling? Truly. A madman, I think, is what that said. We are here. An assistance encounter. Rewards flame food supplies. We take those.
They emptied their larders, gorging themselves as the world began to crumble.
The desperate few. Oh, wow. So we get coach equipment, flame plus 30, mixed treasure. Food, we lose 6 relics, which we can afford to lose. Whew. Hopeful, very nice.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
I don't think we can take all of this. I think we're gonna be full, yeah. Get rid of this dang old slime mold, man. Okay. The noisemaker seems good. Can we equip anyone with a combat item? We can. Okay. And that was it. Okay. All right, we're gonna have to make some decisions here soon.
Only the route you take.
Okay, almost everyone wants to go to combat except for Kai. Reduces loathing, very good. So what's up here? We have a lair and an oasis, a place to calm one's mind. So the lair is kind of like a wave encounter with a boss at the end. I want to say they're kind of scary early on. Like, you want to get some of your dudes upgraded first. So I think we take the lefternmost path. Take the way of cowardice. Nice, got some stress relief. Very good.
Perhaps you are finding your courage at last.
Alright. Are there gonna be any encounters on the way? There sure are. Let's get it. Now we got the old lord. The dinner cart. Oh god.
Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
So gross, dude. We haven't even seen some of their abilities. Okay, let's go ahead. 40, 30. Gosh, I almost want to like go for the dinner cart. I feel like this is going to be horrible for us. Like it's going to buff him or something. Start slicing away. They all have very high blight resist too. Debuff resist is pretty low though. Let's go for that. Oh, well, we at least got them marked. Huge heal. Holy. And then we want to defend. No, come on now. Everyone's getting jealous of each other. I could go Throne Dagger to the back.
Excellent work.
Pretty good crit. What is that? Good riposte. We also got a combo on it. I'm the healer now. Yeah, pretty much. Shoot. I think we point blank shot this man. Oh, we knocked him back too. That's pretty good, actually. Can we get... Oh, blinding gas is on cooldown now. That's unfortunate. I mean, we can still try it. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna happen the way we wanted, but that's okay. Big damage, no whammy. Ooh. Next attack deals 50% damage. Can we just kill this thing? It does have Death's Door. Blah. Well, may as well get the damage in. Oh! Oh, that felt bad. Okay, let's get that. Okay, good. We've knocked one of them out at least. Kai, it's time to do healing.
A little help, impeccably timed.
Holy crap. That was brutal. Oh my god, that was so brutal. Right, Russell, don't freak out. Thank you. Oh god. The big boy ate. He's eating? Okay, a little bit of stress relief there. Oh boy. Alright, we need big damage now. Now is the time to do big damage. That's big damage. Oh no. What do we go for here? The kill or the heal? It's time to get greedy.
Anxiety foments.
That wasn't even any. Oh, that's a lot of stress on him. That's a lot of stress. Happens if you hit max rounds. The fight will just end, essentially.
Gone.
You don't get any like treasure or anything, I don't think. It's to prevent you from just like cheesing an encounter and just constantly healing, basically. Take all that. It's good treasure. I think we're probably overburdened again. Indeed we are. Alright. Get that garbage out of here. We have another combat coming up immediately. Stress is looking a little high.
Eaters, feeding on the tainted crop.
This is a strength +1. So we can avoid it if we wanted to. This makes them vulnerable. I think vulnerable is better than strength. Kai's unhappy. He's not liking all the combat. Oh, this is pretty easy though. Let's start getting up here. Oh, you have vulnerable too? That's not super great, actually. Blight's pretty high. It's good damage, though. Holy. I think we can actually just kill this one. Is he gonna eat it, though? That's the question. He's gonna eat it. Debuff this man. 4 damage. Nothing. I think we swing at the Lord first. I think I want to do a defend here. Because they have the vulnerable debuff, though. Okay, just kill him, I guess. Now he's gonna... Oh. Fleshy backhand. Ooh, that's an awkward move. Oh, that's a super awkward move. I think we can move him up, though, so let's just mark for now. Okay, we can heal, and I think we will. He has Rampart, right? Nope. Hold the line. Forward 3. Yes, that is what we want. Perfect. Okay, party is back in order. It's pretty good damage. Keep whittling away at this man. You don't want to do that. The riposte will... Ah. Yeah, don't love what just happened there. We need damage. Let's get damage out on this man. Yeah, that's what we got. We have range damage, that's fine. Can we bolster now? Oh, thank goodness. A little bit of stress relief. We could do another heal if we wanted to. Yeah, let's go for a blind, I think. Got marked and blind. Miss? Yeah. Very good. Oh my god, he did minimum damage. Oh boy. Okay. At least get him Death's Door. He'll do a lot less damage the next couple turns. Oh, nice. Strength. Next attack deals 50% damage. Okay, so strength and vulnerable are actually the same. We go for a heal. And then hopefully our man here can... Oh, no, no, no. He's gonna heal. Oh, God. I hate him. Alright, start swinging again then. All we have is Noxious Blast. I don't know. Maybe we can get it? No. Didn't think so. Got 8 health. Let's set ourselves up for the point blank shot next round. He still has weak, which is really good for us. So I think we actually defend here. Oh my god, he hit the healer! Kai, be careful. It's 6 blight? Oh my god. Take him to death's door. Take this man out. Oh god, our stress.
Have their solutions, even the big ones.
$22 of 20. Oh boy. I like want to hold on to all of these end items because we're gonna need some big stress. Big stress relief coming up soon. What do we even throw away though? We want to keep all this. That's all. That all seems very good. All right, let's just ditch that and ditch that. Seems good. Oh boy.
A sanctum of tranquility awaits.
Maybe the Oasis will give us some stress relief? Man, I hope so. The chests are common. The chests. Caught the runs from this stuff on campaign once. Stress heal. This is what we want. So, some people didn't like that, but we needed the stress heal, okay? The chest, the carriage. I think that they are. It seems like they are. Buffoon! Oh god, he has 9. We need to get this man help. Oblivion's Rampart. Alright, so this, I believe, is the last combat. Oh. Hey, calm down, calm down. Yo. Okay, calm. Hello? Can I play the game?
Analysis is the natural prelude to action.
The
Let us
Herald.
take a closer look at the thing.
Oh
as
god.
repulsive as it is.
Evangelist. Those guys look pretty cool. Okay, well this is already horrifying. Very low blight resist though. Okay. It's Kai's time to shine. Flashing daggers will get rid of this dodge at least, and it'll do a little bit of damage. I think that's worth it. Oh god. Adds crit. Oh. They all have regen. How do they all regen? Oh my god. Okay, plague grenade. Yeah, we need... Okay, good blights, good blights. They got dodge again. Oh, shoot. Defend Russell. So he doesn't get freaking one-tapped here. Bone weaving. Added block. Jeez. He's just gonna dodge. Oh, no. Oh, this does remove that, though. So we can remove their dodge and mark them, which seems very good. That's a huge stress heal. An actual huge one. Oh, Jesus. Cannot be directly targeted by most enemies. Oh, jeez. I think we have to just start swinging at these guys, though. Weirdly enough, I think taking out the back line is still the best idea we have. Oh, huge blights. They're taking 8 blight damage a turn now. Oh, no, I don't like that. Stop. 3, 2 bleed. Oh. He's doing it again! Stop critting him. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. This one is dead. This one is not quite dead, but we can't hit it with this character. Nice. Just trying to take their dodges away. What does that do? It gives them block. Okay, the back 2 are dead. Bandage yourself up, friend. Okay. And then a pick to the face. We'll put you on death's door. Get the hell out of here. Kill this man.
Messy, but effective.
This one is also dead. Yes, okay. We can do battlefield medicine. We can't hit them because they're stealthed. Yeah, then we'll just heal. It's a good riposte. The bleed sucks, the stress sucks. Get out of here. Kai is actually carrying this fight, like, completely. They're marked, but they also have guard. I kind of want to just take the guard away for now. Well, 13 is still quite a bit of damage. Get a little bit of stress relief there, too. Not bad. Good blight. Let's get him on death's door. Maybe the blight will kill them if our highwayman does not. Let's go.
Cut down these nightmares.
Nice, we got mastery. A little bit more flame. Before each location, chance to produce flapjacks. Alright. Plus 66% bleed resist. That's really good. If stained item is equipped, plus 75% max HP. Turn start. If bleed, or if you're bled, you get stress. Plus 50. What the? Yeah, take all. Those are insane. What? Right? Am I reading this right? Okay. So you have to have a stained item, which we do. This gives him 75% max HP, but it halves his damage, but he's a tank. If he's bleeding, he takes 1 stress, but he has 50% bleed resist. Right, like, you absolutely do that, right? He's 74 hit points. And then we just turn him into like a mega tank at the next inn. Right? I think so. We're not really concerned about critting on Kai because he's doing blight damage. That's just really good. 66% bleed resist. Can we equip any more combat items? Not really. So we did discard 3 things. Alright, let's discard one of those. I think you're right. I think those are relatively common. The griddle is really interesting to me. Get rid of that. Alright, seems good. Hang in there, Barristan. We're almost there, buddy. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that stress is getting bad. Oh, God.
The familiar hearth crackles invitingly once again.
We reach the tempting goblet. The provisioneer eagerly accepts the peculiar secretion. +2 mastery. All diseases are cured. That's really good. Resist incomplete. Oh, we had another quest we were probably supposed to do. Natural swing. Melee skills +10% damage. Yo, let's go. And crit? Holy crap. Fear of cadavers and symbols of death. That's not good. Amateur weaponsmith. Round start. Is that crit? I think it might be crit. 5%. That's really good. Barristan and Kai no longer hopeful. Barristan and Kai became hopeful. Alright. Alright. Okay. Playing cards. Get some pipe weed out. No more stress. Oh, that's looking much better. Let's take a look at our
must be maintained if it is to carry
new slot.
you where you
Unlock at
must
the
go.
Altar of Hope. Okay. So if we don't go into the fetter, which I don't think we will again, this is useless to us, which means this becomes
Your
much
academic
better.
instincts serve you
However,
well.
we can also equip a griddle. For each location, chance to produce flapjacks. Kind of seems like
Good.
that's the
An improvement.
better one though. Because you can,
Experience,
right, like you can get more
however
stuff
painful,
that way,
is the
right?
greatest teacher of all.
So Retribution gives him Taunt, which turns him more into it. I think we just turn him into like an insane tank. Is Flapjacks a stress relief? I have no idea. I mean, I guess we should put it on, right? Like, whatever. We'll put it on. You could be right. You could be right. I don't know. So what are the two... Okay, the two little squiggly things. Two squiggle. It gives them dodge. Okay, that's... I mean, that's good, but... Okay, play grenade looking good. I think it's worthwhile... to upgrade battlefield medicine. It's our heal, after all. Okay. Now, Russell needs some big damage here. That poison dart gets nasty, holy. This gives you stress relief. Is that stealth? You get stealth? That's insane. Okay, I think Kai's good for now. I'm pretty happy with our highwayman. Although he starts being able to stun people, which is really good. I want to look at our tank, though. I think we can make our tank, like, actually insane. So, I don't think we really need Crush, honestly. This improves his stress relief, which I think is actually insanely good right now. Bellow removes Shooting Star and other thing. Okay. Shooting Star, okay, it will get rid of Riposte and Crit. That seems good. Holy. Retribution gives him Taunt, which is, it seems like insanely good. He won't do any damage, but we don't really care. We just want things to hit him. Right? Let's do it. So that gives him block as well. I actually think Bellow is really good. I don't think we need to upgrade Hold the Line. We really just want it for like the movement, if nothing else. Retribution gives him riposte, right? The shootings. Yeah, so Retribution gives him riposte, which is just free damage, right? We don't really care about his damage because he has that trinket that lowers his damage so much, but it's free damage, so it's still, you know, a net positive. Like, Bolster is really good. We don't really need Rampart. Well, it does have a knockback, which might be good. This removes Mark. So what is the other shield with the chevron? Block Plus takes 75% or 75% less damage from the next hit. Okay. That's really good. Okay, I think Bolster is just something we want. Let's just lock that in right now. And then... I mean, maybe Defender? Because Defender will also guard someone, so we could do like a Retribution Defender kind of thing. Let's do it. This man is just gonna be, like, actually insane. Alright, let's check out the Provisioner. We have a ton of stuff we can spend.
No longer has meaning, if indeed it ever did.
Plus 10% damage, minus 3 speed. We also need to look and see what is available to us here.
Land, crumbling.
Plus 10% positive banter. That actually seems really good. Fight 1 or less resistance encounters. Minus 20% bleed resist. This is... The Sprawl is like burning, I think. Plus 300%. Plus 300% path choice? What the hell? Fight 6 or less road battles. Okay, we're gonna go to the maze. Or the Sprawl, rather. Plus 300%. Oh, alright. Plus 10% healing given, minus 10% damage. I wonder if this affects plague damage. I don't know. I think these
something to ease the rigors
will
of
be
the
very
road.
good. What does Kai have right now for trinkets? Max HP. Okay. Bleed resist. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. What trinkets do we have? Nothing super useful there, unfortunately. Okay. I don't know, man. Like, let's just look. You know, we're just gonna figure it out. Take that. And then we want probably our tank to have this buff. We're giving them plus resistance to burn right now, by the way. And then we probably want because he's going to jump back and forth between the front and second position. It's a shame you can't sell these things. You can only discard them. I think we're good, though. Kind of seems that way, huh? Alright, let's have a look. So the maze, 300% path choice, fight 6 or less road battles. Okay, sounds good. I really want this. The positive banter seems like it would be a huge win for us. So we'll go ahead and embark. I'm going to take a quick couple-minute break here just to get up and stretch and stuff like that. But we'll embark in just a moment. Thanks for tuning in. Be back with you here momentarily. Alright. Let's get this little show on the road, shall we? So our party is pretty good. Can we... we need to change some of these abilities on our tank, though. So we really want Retribution. Bellow seems really good, too, but I think this... will get us where we need to go, though. Alright. He's got 74 hit points. He's a mad lad.
Another nameless city. Another inferno of mutilation and madness.
Madness. Journey onward. I can't remember how many inns you get. 6 road battles. We have to remember that.
Behold.
Oh my god.
Cities of man.
Oh no.
Ruined and aflame.
Oh god. What are these paths? Academic study seems very good. Assistance encounter will give us a candle. Are the blue the road battles? They might... The blue might be road battles. So we actually need to think about this. So we can bounce here to here. Let's find out. Okay, we're gonna go left and see if we get a road encounter, okay? They want to go to the question mark, of course. Okay. We'll do the question mark then. Fine.
Look ahead. A place to reflect. Remember.
Like rats in
and
a
reconcile.
trap. Okay, we're testing to see if we have a road encounter. Trophies. Before you can enter the mountain, you must collect at least 1 trophy by defeating a region boss. Bosses live in lairs. You may attack a boss early in the expedition or later on, but remember, if you reach the gates to the mountain without a trophy in your possession, you will be turned away and the expedition will be over. Even though the journey will be ended, you'll still score hope for whatever you have accomplished. Hope being the candles, right? Okay. Shrine of Reflection. Echoes of the past.
Chapter 4. Ghosts of the Past.
Oh, this unlocks stuff for the classes, doesn't... Okay, well, Chapter 4, Ghosts of the Past. We've done some of these a long, long time ago.
Demoted and disgraced, he returned to the battlefield, ready to endure the wrath of his regiment and grant them some small...
But everyone's just about to crit? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we don't get our our normal abilities either. Okay, self. Reduce 1 stress. Removes crit. Requires target vengeful spirit. Okay, let's just pour one out for the homies. So this is... We just need to... Target vengeful spirit. Okay, I guess these are... Oh, yeah, they are vengeful spirits. Okay. It doesn't really do much, but I think... We'll just try to burn some of their actions, I guess. We don't get our trinkets either? That's not fair. We have to manage crit. Get stunned, you nerd. Big roll? Oh, the lowest roll. Stress? Yeah. If we had riposte, oh man. Okay, you have crit. We need to manage that, right? Yes. Alright, we'll take one of them out. Become a tombstone. He's big mad. Okay, I think we kind of have this. So we target a grave, it gives us that much less stress. Okay, he goes next, and then we go again. It was the right move. Don't you crit me. Become stunned. Okay. I get it. I get the cycle that we're doing here. Honestly, I think we just go for this. Oh, baby. You'd love to see it. That's fine. Alright, HP's getting a little... It's not looking great. I think we have enough, though. Rest in peace, you nerd. Got him. Okay. We have it now. The tombstone is stunned. Yeah. We've got this under control here. Rest in peace.
At last, he would sleep undisturbed, and perhaps find some comfort in that murky abyss of dreamless wonder.
Wait. What? It removes block, but it gives him a huge damage buff. Yo. Hold on a second here. Remove block, not block plus. Because he'll be riposting like the whole time. I just want to try this out. I think we have something in the works here that could be good. Where we are, okay, we have only one way to go. It's a resistance encounter, which is fine. We're on a yellow path, which in theory gives us no road battle. So far, seems to be the case. Imbecile. Oh god, the relationship's breaking down. Okay, so no road encounter. So yeah, I think the gold paths. No road encounter. The burning pile. Phonetics! Oh, we're definitely fighting. You might not like it, but that's what we're doing. Our tank is not gonna go before them. What is this? What is this mark on him? Okay, weird crown thing. I don't see it. I don't see the weird crown thing. What does it mean? Ordainment? Ordained. Ordainment gives that enemy extra power by way of increased stats. The exact effects of ordainment are different depending on which confession you are attempting. Okay. Three speed, 22 health. Okay. Okay, so he's just a big boy. That's fine. Give that man taunt and block. Taunt forces them to attack. That's really good to know. The shaman. Spooky little man. And the whipper.
Observe the subject carefully.
Oh, God.
And you will discover its weaknesses.
Such cool design. I love it. What's their blight resist? Not super high. Let's see if we can stack some. Alright, good resist. Hate it, but fine. Actually, I want to try to stack plague. Or blight, rather. And then... Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Do they have Death's Door? Whip crack! 1 damage. Can't hurt me, brother. He has 3... Haha. You have to hit him. It's just free damage, baby. That's insane. Holy crap. And I think we just noxious blast our way to victory here. Let's go. That's so good. Our tank is insane right now. Alright. Poison dart. Stack blight.
An unavoidable end.
Point blank shot for 10. It's huge. And now he is marked. He is a burn boy. Why did you heal?
The slow suffering begins.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Blind. They're burning. I hate it. They are still taunted. And it gives him block? This man will take no damage ever. He's insane. Stop. He still did 6 damage. That's pretty good. Okay, that burn is... I'm not loving the burn. I'm gonna be honest with you. They have no Death's Door, which means you are dead. Which means I'm gonna kill you right now. Yeah.
Straightforward
Become killed.
and effective.
We may as well just kill him now. We're just gonna take burn damage otherwise, right? Yeah.
Messy, but effective.
Yo, our tank is insane. We got a mastery for that too. What? Take it all.
The loathing whispers.
Easy enough, I'd say. You are correct. Okay, so we can only do up to 6 road battles. We go to the watchtower. There's a lair. We can try the lair. Okay, I want to go for the candle. They want to go question mark. But you know what? You can't always get what you want. So we will have a road battle here. I guess at least one. You can have the canteen when I'm finished. The relationship is falling apart. It's falling apart. Sturdy enemies. What does that mean? They're big boys? Lots of blight resist too. Shoot, that sucks. 40 blight resist. Wow. Maybe we just go... Honestly, I think it's still worth it.
A slow
It's a good blight.
An unavoidable end.
And again, like their resist is pretty high, but I think we still just go. We got it. We landed both blight. It's insane. We're out of control. You don't want to hit him. He did get blighted. Thank me later, sweet thing. Alright, calm down over there, alright. Song of Shadows. Added stealth. You're still blighted, though. You don't want to hit him. That blight feels bad, though. I won't lie to you. Okay, we want a retribution. Come attack him. I freaking dare you. Stress feels bad. You are dead. Alright. So we'll just murder that guy then, I guess. I don't know. And then do we have anything for stress? Not really. I guess we can target flame 15. What does that mean? Alright. Seems good. And then, I guess they are gonna... No, you're dead, so you don't actually count. So I guess we'll go for the Noxious Blast, whatever. See ya! Yeah, I think we just swing at him at this point. Easy. So pretty much all we have to do now is manage stress.
This work is noble and necessary.
I guess we'll take all that. It's fine. Okay, so blue path confirmed road encounter. So that's one. Yo, stop. Be friends.
Everywhere, in all directions, destruction has claimed dominion.
Nice. Oh, that's beautiful. We now know what everything is on the map. Ahead of us anyways. So we have an academic study, an assistance encounter, flame food supplies, power wealth, reduces loathing. Can we see what... Oh, we can see what our loathing is. Here's the thing, is I'd love to do this to reduce loathing, but... it's going to force us into some road encounters. We have 5 left that we can do. 3, 4. Ooh, that actually... it's a lot of combat, though. Ooh, that's a lot of combat. Maybe we go here. I think we do well, let's see what happens when we get up the road a little bit. Oh, we're over encumbered already. Wow, that was quick. Yo, flapjacks are insane. It's an in item. We can't use it. But they're actually insane. Alright, let's get... we don't need this. We have no burn ability. Alright, where do people want to go? They want to go to the academic study. You know what?
All that matters is the flickering torch you bear.
That's what I wanted too. Get your finger out of your nose. They're very unhappy with one another.
Pillaging brigands.
We need to get rid of some of this loathing, I think. I think that's what's happening here. They have a cannon. Hatchet man. Implication. Can't blight it. It's a cannon. That makes sense. 38 hit points. Oh boy. Does this ignore improved block? It does. It doesn't take it away though, which is not good. Retribution. If you're gonna attack, attack this man. So this removes dodge. Okay, we just need to whittle away some of this block, I think. Low blow, that's fine. We have been marked, which is actually pretty scary. I'm just doing this to get rid of the block. Load shot. It has loaded a shot. It has gained block. Alright. Seems good. Seems good. It resisted blight. Does that mean it's finishing? No, no, no. You don't get to do things like that. Alright, its blight resist is still 200. Do we want to kill this man? Retribution's on cooldown. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Okay, well then we'll defend you, Russell. God. That ignores whatever guard it has, which seem. Oh. It reduced our stress because it misfired? Seems good. We can at least blight. Okay. Oh, that's a bad crit. He is now marked as well, which is very bad for us. Just kill that man. Please let us do this. Okay, good. Yeah. Retribution seems still good. Russell is causing a lot of problems. But, on the other hand, he's also doing some good stuff for us. Load shot. That's fine. I think the best thing we can do is we can combo it. Yeah, that's what we should have been doing. It has 1 hit point. I swear to Christ, Kai, if you don't kill this thing. Okay. That was not bad at all, actually.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Seems good. Now it says we're overburdened, but can we just do this? It can only carry 2. Alright, just get rid of that then. Whatever. And then should we get rid of anything else? Like this is kind of whatever. It's an in item. We can't use that right now. Just show me my combat items. Okay, you can carry 4 of that. We can get rid of 1 more of those then. That's fine. Hopefully the academic study gives us something good. Russell is causing a lot of problems. Mixed quirk, mixed stress, trinket chance, less flame. That seems not great. No. I mean, we can bring our torch back up. Mixed quirk, mixed stress. That just seemed bad. Wait, that just seemed bad. Knowledge supreme overall. Oh, that was just bad. Head and sand, wind damaged. Oh no. It's not good. We've done 2 road battles. We need to do the lair because we have to get that trophy. It's gonna stress our hero out. Oh god. Whatever. Let's do the lair. Stress be damned. I'm trying to sleep. Yo, Barristan, you need to calm down, buddy. Get me to this lair. Oh boy. The Great Library. Elite enemies, sure.
The library burns.
Why not?
And with it, the remains of philosophy.
Just did 11
reason,
damage right off the bat.
and insight.
It's fine. Not mad, you're mad. Flashing daggers doesn't seem super great, to be honest. You have dodge. See if we can plague up the shaman. Nice. And then this removes dodge. Okay, we're gonna do that. Retribution. And we did that because I want to use Plague Grenade here. That's a big crit.
Slow dissection.
Oh no.
Unavoidable end.
The relationship is breaking down between everyone. He's stressed out of his goddamn mind.
Steady yourself.
That one's... Oh god, he's having a meltdown. Oh, it's so bad right now. It's actually so bad right now. He has dodge and riposte, but he is comboed. Oh, jeez. It's actually so bad. Okay, at least remove the dodge. You're going to ignite and heal yourself. Oh my god. You healed yourself again. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. This is awful. Wait, okay. Heal this man. That's a huge heal. He just healed for 31. It's out of his mind. You could just straight up kill him. Nice. Okay, defend Russell. Otherwise, Russell will freak out at you.
The slow suffering begins.
I feel like he's just gonna heal again, which, you know, it's let's mark him. That gets rid of his dodge, and he is now marked, which means Russell. That blight should kill him. It's not a bad movement.
Steady yourself.
It's not a great crit. I want to use bolster here. Nice. A little bit of stress reduction. He should be dead now. Who's guarding you? The Whipper? Oh, you can get another heal. Let's go. Big heal. Perfect. Okay. How much HP? You have 13. Let's move forward. And then... Nice. The blind is good. And then... Okay. Let's see if we can stack blight on him. And now we use retribution. Come attack. Come. Oh, nice. He's immobilized too. That's actually really good for us. Stress isn't great. Nice, good blight. I'm assuming our point blank shot will kill this man. That's enough. Yep, that's enough damage. Perfect. And then point blank shot. Perfect. Our party orientation is really bad. Oh, we need to kill the dude for a trophy, though. Alright. Is it still unyielding enemies? Okay, what does that mean? We're blind? Unyielding. I feel like these two things need to die back here. That's what I feel. Blight resist is still relatively low. Yeah, that's alright. Unfortunate, but I think that's fine. So we're blind, but that doesn't really matter. We're just gonna use retribution. And then we're gonna tracking shot to remove the dodge. And then we're gonna go for the plague grenade. Ooh, resisted the blight. The flame. He's moving forward with a fireball.
Haste and carelessness.
Oh god.
Hallmarks of the unprepared.
He's missing, but that's okay. He's moving forward with a fireball. And he has strength. Yeah, we absolutely need to kill this man. There isn't a doubt in my mind that that man needs to die. Good blight. Whoa! They are marked, which is good. I think we go for that. Good blight.
Steady yourself.
It's a pretty bad crit. Yeah, it's not great. Pretty bad crit. It's not great. It's pretty bad. It's not good. It's pretty bad. It's not good. We're hoping for a big point blank shot there. This still gives me... Yeah, it still reduces stress on him, which is good. I don't love what's happening there. Ooh, big stress. Big stress heal. Oh boy. He has dodge though. It's so unfortunate. Let's just see if we can get... Okay. Big miss. Big miss. Big miss. Pretty big miss. Okay. At least our heals are really good because the HP pool on our tank is so freaking high. I think we need to jump up here. On second thought. Maybe we don't. We want to make sure he can use point blank shot. Okay, that's really good. We're starting to stabilize, I think. Oh boy. Kill him. Let's go.
Easily dispatched.
Alright. It's good again. Whip crack. You've done no damage to me, sir. I think we just start swinging now. Jeez. that was looking a little rough for a second. Let's set ourselves up for another point blank shot. Feel good about it. Now I don't think we can heal. Yeah, we can't. Not quite. We can go for the blight though. Big crit. You're dazed, I understand. It is unfortunate. Defend Russell. Good damage. Does he have Death's Door? Sure doesn't. Oh boy. So the next round is the boss. Trophy. We need the trophy. Food barrels. Increases stacking size For slime mold, stale bread, apples and cheese, steaks, spuds, and flapjacks by 4. Okay. I mean, we're doing it for the trophy. Okay. We'll advance. What's the boss?
He teeters madly upon his ladder, reveling in the fiery destruction of human accomplishment.
Damaged books. He has 116 hit points.
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
Apply on crit burn. So if we... Wait, does it count for the books? We don't know. It didn't even mark it? Oh, boy. Play on crit burn. Okay. We can't blight the books, obviously. But we can plague. Can plague. Nice. It gave Russell dodge. They are vulnerable, which kind of sucks, but that's fine. So what do we do? I think we just try to stack blight. Page burner. Okay. I guess we do that for now. I still want to just play grenade back here, honestly. Wait, he's only at 4 blight now? I have questions? Okay, we'll get him up front,
Alright!
Alright! Evac Creatives. Hello, hello.
Steady yourself.
I looked away and my party is dying. Thank you for the follow. Oh god. What happened? Is it when the books died? Oh god, I looked away. Oh.
Analysis is the natural prelude to action.
Smokestack. Page burner. Random enemy. Burning bright. He got rid of some of the blight and then he did it again. It's true. I don't know how either. He has no... I don't see anything that removes it. How's your day? It's good, man. It's good. How about you? How's your day? Okay, we can defend Russell for now. This gets rid of dodge. Page burner. He burns some books. Okay, that's we can handle that. As much as I want to blight, I think we heal. And then we use retribution here. And then
A master stroke.
ooh. That was starting to look like a scary crit. The stress is piling up. Let's get a big heal here. And then keep trying to blight.
A slow
So he's got 4 blight.
An unavoidable end.
Burning bread. So is it when he's still blighted? So when he destroys books, he does like a big ultimate ability, it looks like. That's kind of what it seems like. I think we keep... Let's remove his dodge. Still blighted. He hit us with some reading, which I don't like that. We bolster. Oh, Russell, you're the worst. You're absolute garbage. Big crit. Stop making us read. Big stress heal. Love to see it. Okay, I think the blight just ended that round. He's taking multiple actions, so the blight is going away faster than I think it should. I think that's what's happening. And for now, I think we we just start hitting. No crit. Wow. I think it's still worth using tracking shot though.
Extinguished.
All right.
At last.
Page burner. Can I bolster now? Russell, thank
Simple
you.
kindness.
What have you done? You blinded me. That's okay. Ow. It's pretty painful. Let's get rid of the dodge. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. How much health? 24. He has Death's Door too. Shoot. Good crit. Get a little bit more torchlight happening here. And then we blight. We miss because of the blind. That's okay. Okay, we need to force him to attack us. Oh. Yeah. I think that's the best thing we have. Unfortunate dodge there. So now he's like, he's going insane and healing.
The slow suffering begins.
Oh, shit. Blight him. Blight this man. Can't quite get the heal off. Make it so you attack our tank. I think Blight is good because he takes so many actions is the thing. So he's gonna take 8 Blight times 2. 16. He's probably going to miss. Yeah, but at least this way he'll get riposte. Oh god. Oh god. Don't do it again. Stop. He's doing it again. Oh god. Oh my god, he has 4 hit points. Stop. Ah!
Death comes.
Wrestle that guy.
Rich and poor alike.
I'm so sorry. Okay. Suspicious of one another.
Narrowed eyes,
Oh god.
muttered threats. All trust is lost.
Oh god. We have to try. Oh.
For every miscalculation,
Frick.
a consequence.
I mean, yeah, we'll take it all, but...
The loathing of
Okay. 32 out of 20. Okay, we can definitely get rid of one of those. And then, oh boy. Man, we have like no heals now too. We can give... Oh, he already has one. Sure, I guess. We'll give you that. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. We'll probably keep the stitching kit for now. Typhoid bear. Yeah, a little bit, huh? Oh, man. Okay, we'll get rid of the storage trunk, I guess. And then... Sure, we'll get rid of you. I don't think I like this. And... What else can we get rid of here? We can get rid of you, and then we can add this to you, and I guess, like... I guess we're kind of there. He actually does have typhoid. Oblivion's Ingress. Oh, frick. I mean, we will try it. I don't care what either of you say. You're going to the assistance encounter. All right. So, you know, when you're down half a party, really puts things into perspective, huh? Think you're screwed? Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. So we lose some relics here. I don't care about that, though, to be honest. Sure, take it all. Whatever. Yeah, I'd rather have this than this. Don't care about that. I don't care about slime mold at the moment. Don't care about you. Don't care about you. I'd really like to get some health, but we're going to have some road combat, and then we're going to have a cultist encounter, and then we're going to have another cultist encounter, and then a hoarder road battle. Frick, dude, I don't know about this. I mean, all we can do is try, though, right? We have no heals.
The avatars of oblivion.
We should look at our
Clergy of
abilities.
the spreading stain.
If target is marked, he'll heal. Okay, so... get rid of this. Give me crush. Put you in front so you can point blank right off the bat, I guess. It's not looking good. Oh, good. Yeah, you go first. It's fine. He takes... there's a chance he takes stress every turn. Fine, that's fine. It's not worried about that at all. I think I can just keep them attacking me, though, by doing this. He has an insane amount of taunt right now. You are blocking. Sick. Really good. Alright. And then this has a... this can mark. so he is marked. Good, good. Lots of stress. Really good. Yeah. Really good. Does this get better? Nope. Hmm. Let me set up for the point blank shot again. This will heal him. He did 0 damage, but at least he healed, I guess?
Anxiety foments insidious
Oh,
fears.
frick. Oh, it's very spooky. It is very spooky in here. Three to 5, 3 to 6, 4 to 8. Good kill.
A petty hindrance.
Stop critting me now. Oh god. You gave him vulnerable. Good. Great. It's really good. I think you do this, and then you bolster. Stop. Oh, you're marked. Fuck. How many hit points? 7? Really good. Use retribution, I guess. Oh god. That's
The slow suffering
bad.
begins.
Okay. It is the final round. I think you tracking shot. Fuck, he's blind. I think you still have to try though. So you mark him and see if you can get a swing here.
An opportunity squandered.
Of course he crits too. Yeah, why wouldn't he? Okay, I mean, we lived. We don't get anything, but we lived, technically. Alright, so we just have to survive at minimum 2 more encounters. Feeling really good about it. In case you were wondering, still feeling super good about this.
Emptiness.
There is a chance
have
we can
wormed their
avoid
way
it.
into the
Nope.
world.
Nope, there sure isn't. Let's cut him down, I guess. Oh. Fuck. That's a lot of dodges. Yeah, and regen. Good. Oh. No, you tracking shot here. Oh, fuck. He's blind again. You still do this, though, I think. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Huh. I guess you do this. Already on death's door. Good. Still blind. Good. I mean, does this, like, do anything? Nope. Okay. I guess you try it? Alright. It did good damage. And it did mark him. You're still blind as hell. I think you have to go for it. He did hit, so he did heal. He'll probably go down again soon, but he did heal. We gave him guard. Holy shit. So what do you do here? I think you just swing, right? Well... Does this go on cooldown? No. But we can't tracking shot the dude who he can hit anyways, so... You may as well get the riposte out of it. He's having a meltdown. Run away. Can you run away? We might not be able to find out. In fact, I don't think we're gonna find out. Yeah. He's having a pretty bad time. Wait. If you pass, you heal? Oh, God. I mean, let's we'll test it out. You do heal. Okay.
Is a rare
Good to
and
know.
wonderful thing.
Would have been super good to know earlier. We're learning a lot. And then he's gonna crit, and he has dodge. I think you have to do retribution. Like, I don't think we have any chance in hell of winning, but
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
how come he didn't get riposte? We gotta try it, I guess. Yeah. Yep. I don't think there is running away, unfortunately. Oh,
On
jeez.
that terrible precipice.
Let it end.
At last, the battlefield.
Put me out of my misery, game. Put me out of my misery.
A brilliant
A huge critical strike. Man, that's tough.
setback.
Dude, this man is dead. Okay, so what do we get out of it, though?
Remain undeterred, and you will yet prevail.
Nice. Here's about to end. Nope. The confession boss. Yeah, we never went into the sluice. We did defeat the lair. It cost us dearly. So we got 11 candles. So what does that allow us to do?
While the flame still burns, hope remains.
And this is the the roguelite part of the game here.
Indistinct and ill-lighted. No comfort awaits you here.
So I just want to know what we can spend our
Interminable
candles
faculty
on.
socials became something of a delight. Knowing we'd abscond to a quiet table
More lore.
and lose ourselves in riveting discussion and passionate debate. The crossroads, a beacon for the broken and the battered.
Unlock at the altar of hope. I was kind of hoping that's where we were gonna go. Let's look back at this real fast. Each expedition you earn hope, which is represented by candles. The altar is where you spend that hope to unlock new classes, items, buffs, and more. Indeed. Just won't stop talking. Interesting. I was kind of hoping to spend the hope that we got and see if we could either unlock another class or, you know, what have you. Random party is fine, but it's only 4 classes, so we only have those as options. And as you do the story, you unlock more abilities for the champions, which is good. That's a huge perk. Holy crap, on guard. But I think either way, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to hop off here and take a little break. Probably hop on later, though. Thanks for tuning in, hanging out, getting your characters killed. It was a good time. I had a good time. But yeah, we'll see you later on or next stream, however it all pans out.